to our stage, so you know how we welcome our virgins. We burn them at the stage. Put your hands together for Frank Mossman. Frank Mossman.
Frankie!
Woo! The microphone's actually. That's Bobby G's setup. Remember? There you go.
How's this?
Alright.
Oh, I used to talk like this. Good evening.
Hey.
Last year, I had a colonoscopy. And now that I had that experience, I want to share with you my inside view of things. Now, the night before the procedure, you're supposed to drink this liquid laxative prep to clean out your system. I wasn't 100% sure that it would work, so 2 weeks before the procedure, I gave it a dry run. In fact, the night before the procedure, I kept jumping up and down. I forgot to shake the Miralax bottle. I came up with a New Year's resolution to create my own colonoscopy drink. I'm calling it Bottoms Up. The night before the procedure, my girlfriend and I kept fighting to use the toilet. I said, Linda, I told you we should not have scheduled a colonoscopy on the same day. I had my procedure done at an endoscopy center, and going there wasn't much different than going to a spa. You get a locker, you get undressed, you put on a robe, you fall asleep, you wake up refreshed, then you have a nice meal. Linda and I, we had our procedure done on Valentine's Day. And we took advantage of a his and hers colonoscopy special. I always thought that a colonoscopy was a safe procedure. I have to admit, I started to have some doubts. When I was in the waiting area, they only played 2 songs in the background. Stairway to Heaven, and another one, Bites the Dust. Thank God the doctor did not find any polyps. But he did find 6 bottles of Pepto-Bismol. My doctor gave me a very thorough report, which included 5 photos of my colon. And next week, I'm posting it on Facebook. I wonder if Cambridge Analytica would use that information to figure who I'm going to vote for next year. The report also says, because we put air in your colon during the procedure, expelling lots of air from the rectum is normal. Why can't they be more direct? You are going to fart for 48 hours. The report also says, my bowel prep race is excellent. Like, wow, I got an A+. Linda's was only adequate. She got a B. I chose a very experienced doctor. He performs over 1,000 colonoscopies per year. I guess he's seen all kinds of assholes. Well, at least doesn't sit in his butt all day. I was very upset. I wanted to pay with credit, and they told me no. I asked why not. They said, my account is in arrears.
That was a bad one.
So, to sum things up, me, I got totally cleaned out. My doctor, he totally cleaned up. And I can't tell how happy I might finally take this experience and put it behind me. Now, I'm going to admit, I actually was hesitant to have a colonoscopy. I guess you're supposed to start at 50, and I waited till 55. And I had every possible excuse. First, all the possible side effects of the prescription prep. Nausea, vomiting, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, no blood pressure, pink eye, red eye, hot eye, unleaded gastrointestinal disorder. And I also admit I was looking for alternatives to conventional colonoscopy. So first I found virtual colonoscopy. And I was very excited about that, but then I said they wouldn't accept virtual payment. They wouldn't even take Bitcoin. Then I noticed that Home Depot has a new medical division, so I bought myself a do-it-yourself colonoscopy kit. I was very excited about that, but then I realized, nah, I'm really not that good with my hands.
Oh.
I was also concerned what the prescription prep would taste like, but it actually tasted so good, I ordered the recipe. Anyway, the night before the procedure, I must have been on the toilet seat for 10 hours, waiting to push that life alert button at any time. But everything actually worked out great, and it just makes me the butt of all jokes. So let's see, a little bit about myself. Let's see, in 2 weeks, Linda and I are going to celebrate our 21-year anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I can't say I'm an expert in this area, but I understand the number one cause of divorce is marriage. So, why get married? Now, Linda and I had a hard time figuring out what to get each other for our anniversary, so we realized neither of us have a final resting place. So I agreed, I'm going to buy Linda a burial plot, she's going to buy me a burial plot. But then I saw they cost $10,000 each. I said, can we bet a volume discount? No. Can we share a plot? No. So what I do, make some money, buy some plots, place an ad on Craigslist, burials for sale, hurry while you last. In fact, last week we went to a cemetery and I kept getting lost. I would stay at GPS for cemetery. Maybe it sounds something like this. Right on Shakespeare's grave, left on FDR's grave, right on Menachem Begin's grave, and something like that, I don't know. But anyway, Linda and I like to travel, and one of my favorite places to travel to and make fun of is Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which happens to be 10 miles from Blue Ball, Pennsylvania, 1 hour from Virginville, Pennsylvania, 4 hours from Climax, Pennsylvania. In fact, on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, Linda and I know people who live on the intersection of Seaman and Cumming. It's true. Now, I gotta ask, when they were considering what to name Intercourse, what were they considering? Coitus, Pennsylvania? Copulate, Pennsylvania? Now, I think you should always have hotel reservation in advance, and sometimes I'll call it a Best Western 800 number. Does this sound okay? I call it a Best Western. Jackie picks up, she has a sexy voice. Hi Jackie, my name is Frank Mossman. What's your rate and availability for Beacon the night of June 2nd? That's okay, right? Suppose I call back, Jackie picks up again. Hi Jackie, my name is Frank Mossman. What's your rate and availability for Intercourse the night of June 2nd? Oh, no availability? How about the 3rd, 4th, 5th? No, honey, but on the 6th, I have an opening. I'll take it. I got in trouble with the IRS. I wrote on my taxes I have 3 dependents: dark chocolate, strawberry daiquiris, and Viagra. Anyone in the audience been to a place called Lilydale, New York? Lilydale is about an hour southwest of Buffalo. And during the summer season, they have mediums giving readings, they have meditation, they have spiritual healing. Okay, before I met Linda, I went there because there's 10 women for every guy. And I approached one of the mediums to join her for dinner, and my first reaction is, I have 2 chances with her, slim and none. But I got along well, and then I asked her the big question, don't I know you from somewhere? I don't know, maybe in a past lifetime? Speaking of past lifetimes, does anyone in the audience believe in reincarnation? All right. Did you know that reincarnation is making a comeback? You know, my brother-in-law keeps insisting there is no such thing as reincarnation. I told him, that's what you said to me in your past lifetime. And I'd like to sponsor a reincarnation party. You're all invited to come as you were. And people say, Frank, what's the real reason you go to Lilydale? I tell them, I'm looking for a happy medium. And finally, before I met Linda, I've had nothing but psychotic ex-girlfriends. You would think when I place a personal ad I might meet a woman close to what I'm looking for. Single male, enjoys music, dining, comedy. Seeks a woman who is honest, with similar interests for a possible long-term relationship. I don't know what's gone wrong, but when I look at the women I met in the personals before Linda, the ad seems to say something totally different. Single male, enjoys alcoholism, kickboxing, doing the Macarena, seeks a liar, a kleptomaniac, for failed relationship. And things actually worked out. One of my psychotic ex-girlfriends, but then it ended kind of abruptly. I gave her a ring, and she gave me the finger. Thank you very much.
Frank, where are you from?